maybe do some polls about that
I guess
time?
So let's do it.
Polls.
All right. I gotta really get some dances that I can do in this year that aren't the same, just me moving my head and fingers. But fuck that. I'll figure that out. Right. What is love? All right. Sorry. So on episode 242, Dennis, you reviewed a little movie starring a man named Shaquille O'Neal, a movie called Kazaam.
Yes, I did.
So I wanted to know, out of Stale, Scary Movie 4, Grown Ups 2, and Uncle Drew, which is the Toasties' favorite Shaq movie? Now, Dennis, let me tell you, this was a throwaway poll.
Yeah.
Like,
you had no intent of this ever getting a response.
Nobody cares about DJ Diesel here. But let me tell you, when I did the poll for this, it was on Sunday when I put the reactions, and we had some good ones. But since then, we've got even more. So these numbers aren't 100% accurate, but let me tell you where we're at as of recording right now. How many votes do you think this bad boy would get? It's not. I mean, for us, it's a big number.
For us, it's big. Yeah, based on that reaction, I'd 15.
Yeah, you think that 41 votes for this?
Fuck! What the fuck? What?
I was surprised.
Where the fuck are you guys on every other poll, please?
And let me tell you, I did polls about fucking 80s cartoons. I did polls about Spielberg and polls about Seth Rogen.
But your tags, so you hashtagged the shit out of this though, didn't you? So
no.
Here's the
hashtag. I have Sales, Scary Movie, Grown Ups, and Shaquille O'Neal and movie. That's all I got.
Shaq is going to bring a lot right there, but
I guess so.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay.
And he's not even the star of most of these movies, which is the funny part. But
so okay, no, you've got me though. You got me. I am intrigued.
For me, honestly, he was great in this movie, Uncle Drew. Not a lot of people saw, but he was kind of
pieces of it. And what I saw of it was funny.
It was Lil Rel like bringing back a group of like street ballers who are older now, and where we find him in the beginning, he's kind of doing the Shaq Fu type thing, and that melted my heart. I loved it. But I think for me, Grown Ups 2, he plays this balding fucking cop who's silly. I love that. But I don't know. I always think about him and Dr. Phil in Scary Movie 4 doing a Saw parody. But Stale, I don't recall Stale so much.
Stale, I might
know that he is a DC hero, essentially. So.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say, that one I might have seen like when it came out, and probably not
since then. Exactly.
Whereas Kazaam, I've seen a few times since, which is funny. Still,
that one makes sense.
Never bought into that Mandela Effect, whatever. Bolt Sinbad. Never heard of that fucking shit. That's wild to me.
That's funny. But where are you at? Have you seen all of these most of these illustrious?
I don't even think I can respond to this because I haven't seen enough. Like I've seen. I remember getting really stoned and having a couple beers, watching Grown Ups 2 on a work trip. Two of my coworkers, they already had the movie on.
Oh.
I get out of the shower with my shower beer. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys watching? Like, you guys were just watching Tombstone. How the fuck did we get to Grown Ups 2?
But that is the beauty of being with a group of people. Like, the last time I went to Vegas with the old toasters, we had some of the most random shit. At one point, I left to take a shower, and I came out, and they were watching DuckTales, like the original DuckTales. I'm like, all right, I get behind that. I left, and you guys were watching, like, this weird action movie, but okay. Before we watched some weird Jason Momoa werewolf movie the night before.
Isn't it funny? Yeah, when you mix just like whatever the viewing habits are, you just mix them all together. What shit ends up coming out, and then entertaining. But to get back to the poll, I don't even think I can have a response for this one. So
fair enough. I'm gonna
have to.
Let's see what these guys and gals and everyone had to say. 13% was Stale.
Look at that.
His only second leading. Yeah, dude, look how bitching that is. Ooh.
But I love this. Even the last place has 13%. That's great.
And let me update you on the numbers here. So still has, it was when I did this on Sunday, it was at 13%. It is now 7%.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So up next, Scary Movie 4 had 13%, but has moved up to 39%. So these numbers have changed drastically. So I do apologize for you watching the actual show. And then 33% is where Uncle Drew was. Uncle Drew is now at 22%.
So they
and so Grown Ups 2 was in the lead with a smooth 41%, but now has dropped to our second place with Grown Ups 2. So Scary Movie 4 has taken the lead here.
Well, okay, that kind of doesn't surprise me given just the nature of Scary Movie right now. It is very hyped
right
up. But how close this might be one of the closest polls we've ever had, that where it isn't just split between like two options. Like
everything got a little bit of love.
People have very strong opinions about Shaquille O'Neal's acting career, and that surprises me.
If we got this, imagine if a real big podcast or something. It's like Shaq should be getting in more movies. Apparently, like the audience is craving it.
We got to make the call. We got to put Shaq on the show. We got to bring him on.
All right, here we go. Him and Shaq, Chris Walken can take over for us.
I know you're watching. Shaq, get at us. Mr.
Or if we ever get to make chocolate, man, Shaq should be our fucking ace.
Ace, yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I don't want to talk
about
this.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him go down like that. That's the problem.
That's true. But he goes down like a badass.
Yeah, you're right.
Can you see Shaq doing that scene? Oh man. So it's funny here, Dennis, that you mentioned the Mandela Effect, because I'm doubling down. This is the first time on the show we're doing polls that are related to the same movie. You mentioned on episode 242 that you have never heard of this Mandela Effect with, of course, Shaq being in Kazaam, but people believing that Sinbad starred in a movie in the 90s called Kazaam. Oh, sorry. I mixed that up. See? Shazam being the Sinbad movie and Shaq being Kazaam. I wanted to know, just putting it out there blankly, out of Shaq's Kazaam and Sinbad's Shazam, which one do the Toasties prefer, to see if they thought the same way as me, if they knew the truth or not. And so I have Kazaam, I have Shazam, I have both, and I also have Seriously. So I'm trying not to tip it to
Yeah. You're not trying to lead the fucking pollie.
Yeah. So, do you have any guesses here as where we may have gone with these?
You know what? The way people are treating this shit sometimes, like they put so much belief into some of this stuff. I just would not doubt a whole bunch of people convincing themselves something existed that actually didn't. Because
fair enough.
If people think people think the Earth is fucking flat again, so
this is true.
At this point, I there is no bottom limit to the sheer stupidity of the human race now.
Yeah.
So fucking bring it on.
We just lost all those flat earthers. We don't need you watching or listening.
Yeah.
All right. So once again, these numbers have changed, but they're still in the same area here, Dennis. So let's find out what the Toasties had to say. 0% for Seriously. I'm surprised. No one's like, are you fucking kidding me? That movie does no one. So that it leads to your thought process here, man. All right, let's see. Up next. So 0% stood since then. 9%.
Okay.
And when I did now it currently stands at 8% for both. So it's changed it a little bit. 18%
God fucking
for
damn it.
Kazaam. It has moved up to 25%, but that leaves.
But it's not in first
at
place.
At the time, 67% of our audience believes that Sinbad starred in a movie called Shazam. People believe this.
You can look it up though. Like on the device you use to fucking make the dude participate in that poll. You also then could try to go and look. Guess what? It's not there. It's not a thing. It's not a thing.
Right?
What is this, an AI generated image that's being used right now to represent?
No,
or is this from some ad or something?
No. Back a couple of years ago, I want to say maybe 10 years ago, Funny or Die and Sinbad made a whole thing about fake trailers and stuff. So it exists in its weird way, but it's not a movie.
It's not a movie. Yeah. That's funny. I'm like, because he looks older here. After you said that, I'm like, oh shit, this is. So I did see Sinbad one time a couple blocks away from my house. There used to be a restaurant next to the Whole Foods grocery store that also used to be there, and it was him sitting with two family members talking about some family drama. But it was unmistakably him because I recognized his voice. But that's what he looked like right there. He was still getting around well on his own.
Yeah, because he had a stroke, of course, and I believe he's going back into stand-up finally. Recently, a couple of months.
Amazing, that's awesome. I'm fucking couldn't get more '90s than Sinbad and Windbreaker, top and bottom.
Dude. Windbreaker Sinbad, that is the prime Sinbad. I always like to think about him in that movie Carpool. I don't know if you ever seen the movie Carpool, where him and the dad from fucking what is from Freaks and Geeks have to bring. Oh no, him and what? No, okay, nope. That's completely different movie. He's not in Carpool. That's Tom Arnold and David Paymer. Wow.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
House Guest.
Yeah, House Guest. Yeah.
I loved House Guest, man.
That was great.
Fucking Phil Hartman and him.
Phil Hartman. Yep. Thinks it's his childhood best friend, and it's not. Yeah. House Guest and First Kid were the movies that made me like a childhood fan of Sinbad. Val just had First Kid on the other day. Another classic '90s Disney adult men trying to murder children movie.
I mean, classic.
It's its own genre.
It's like how is that not a thing?
It's pretty common. Playing check, heavyweights.
It's the '90s all about killing kids. Now kids can't be killed. Get your shit together.
Kids do the killing.
Yeah.
Now we got weapons. So
that's true. You got to do it. Now, I will say there is a 2022 crime movie called Run and Gun where Richard Kind is a villain, but the whole premise is about someone getting a VHS cassette of Kazaam, and it's a weird movie. Fucking. Oh, I might have reviewed it on the show.
Yes, you did. Because I remember being like, that's so fucking specific.
Yeah. Like, so if you want to see a movie about the Mandela Effect, then that's a place to go. Run and Gun. But and to see Richard Kind as a villain, which is bizarre to me. But I will say there were other good poll results, but I had to do this poll. I'm like, I'm so happy people responded and that it went in that direction. So wild, man.
That is hilarious too. But I'm not gonna change my words on that. Like that's exactly
100%.
That's fucking what it is.
Right. And now someone should make this movie now. It's like Sinbad's still alive. You could make a genie movie with Sinbad.
Be like
whatever, man.
Whatever you fucking want. I guess that's true.
I like remake Kazaam with Sinbad and call it Shazam.
That. Right. Oh god, it's Kazaam 2. And it's like it's like his brother or his sibling.
I like that.
It's another genie from 3,000 years ago, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Kazaam?
Hey, I'm back in movies. No shit, you're back in movies. Oh man, I don't know. That movie writes itself. AI, get on it.
God.
Oh man,
you probably could just punch that into a fucking language model.
It's gotta exist somewhere out there, I think. So hopefully you enjoyed that section, folks.